Hey guys, Casper here with a 10-minute Twitter update for you guys. Again, if you like the content, you know, follow me on X and on YouTube and on SOXX if you want to. Let's dive into Twitter recap. It's been a while. Let's see what I have been posting and retweeting during the week. It is only, more or less only, technical stuff when it comes to charting. Good. Let's dive in here. Just released a recording on various ETFs. You do have Colombia, you do have the Chinese tech, which could give some very good long-term entries because they are building out some pretty nice structures on a long time frame. And these are the ones that you can hold for a decent amount of time before worrying about taking profits or anything. So quite cool. And today here we have the gold here won't stop. Gold is surging again, now trading above 3.3K, even as the SP 500 is up uh, plus 17% from its highs, from its April lows. Since the 2000s, the gold ETF, the GLD, has outperformed the SP 500 by 35%. So a very long thread. And it's funny, you're not seeing gold being mentioned anywhere on mainstream stuff. And it has actually outperformed big the SP 500. And I'm tempted to say the Nasdaq also, but I could be wrong on that. But I think it's also outperforming the Nasdaq during that period. So, and yeah, I think gold had a 3% day today, while the gold silver ratio was up as well. So again, good to see. Again, silver and gold did great today, truly amazing. But the ratio just won't drop. Again, gold is still outperforming silver, and we haven't seen the big breakdowns yet in the ratio. So gold is still king. This is ASM here, Avino Silver Mines on the Toronto Exchange. I just found this one here quite funny. You can say the 6 month time frame. So one candle is half a year. One candle, half a year. Therefore, this chart goes back 30 years. And we have a completely flat Bollinger Band on the 6 monthly, that is. And if we can start to break here, and we could have a massive rally on our hands. A 6 monthly Bollinger Band expansion. I mean, this one could be held for quite a few years before you have to worry about anything. But again, let's see here. The month is still young. We have 1 month left until this candle closes. A lot can happen. A lot can happen. But again, Avino Silver Mines is already up, I think, 7x or so since the 2024 lows here. Quite strong, but again, let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. But again, it's not often you see 6 month and a Bollinger Band, a potentially Bollinger Band expansion. That is one to, to watch for. Hedgehog Trader here, the CDNX versus the price of gold, monthly, stealth reversal after a false breakdown, maybe maybe about to sneak higher and finally break out versus the price of gold. Bullish for gold, yeah, silver, copper, lithium, rare earth, and more. You can see the 2021 downtrend here. Breakdown here, trying to, again, massive hammer candle on the, is it the weekly? No, it has to be the monthly. This is the monthly. And again, if we can start to trade north of roughly, let's say 2.4-ish, give or take, that is good. That's really good for commodities to have the CDNX outperform gold. That is where you want to be. That is the sweet spot. Gold here. This was early during the day. The daily time frame candles here. Uh, Good, strong candle. And we actually closed above the yellow here with a smaller time frame breakout backtest resumption here. Candlestick wise, massive red candle, doji from last Friday, massive green here. That is a candlestick reversal pattern any day of the week. So yeah, gold. Again, is this the pullback? Is that it? 10%? Let me know, guys, what you think. It might be a bit too early, but yeah, gold is strong on every time frame, at least every long-term time frame, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly even. It is very, very strong. So The Dixie here, also early during the day, the 2 hourly, still looking okay in the short term. Again, you can see quite a beautiful head and shoulders. Breaking out, testing here, testing again. So as long as we hold the blue and the golden uptrend, I think we're fine for the Dixie, and the target still remains 101.8 roughly, is the measured move for the Dixie here. However, anything below, especially that pivot there, then we're going to flush. I mean, I think that's when you break the structure and we're going to go further down on the Dixie. This is the GDX and the juniors, the SIL and the silver juniors. When we started to make that gap, it was mentioned on the Substack, be careful. Again, we could be going higher, but again, a gap here could also be filled before, and that is what we saw, and we have actually closed all the gaps on all 4 ETFs. So let's see again if that is all we needed to go higher. But definitely, you do not need to worry about that gap anymore. It has been closed. Silver here, the final one I will show you on the short time frame. This is the 2 hourly, but still this is April and then most of March. Silver currently inside this channel here, which is the golden here, which you can't see the entire thing of. And we need to break the short-term blue here in order to attack the red and then breaking out. And this golden channel goes back half a year. And I think when we break that, if we break that at roughly 34.5 to basically 35, that is the one that takes us into the 40s. And I do believe that could be the final blow, 250. Yeah, quite impressive range if you zoom out. Again, I don't have it here, but this was one here where again, gold divided by oil. Massive pivot low here, big breakdown, bear flag, tagged it, and now we're here again. And I said here, this should be the highest in the ratio, and oil should start to take over. We did peak above today, but let's see here. I still think if you count the elite wave, that this is the kind of like the blow off top in the ratio. And I do believe we are very close to a top here. And that means, of course, if that's the case, that gold is making the double bottom here at $65. But yeah, we shall see. We shall definitely see how gold excuse me, how oil is going to perform. I think everyone is watching oil these days. It's under a lot of pressure, and I think oil is a good barometer of how concerned people and the big players in the market are when it comes to the economy and all that. So that is all, guys. 10 minutes as promised. Have a great day. It's been a pleasure. Cheers and bye.